Hello, my name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. This is a tarot card reading. It is a general reading. It is designed for, interesting, Queen of Cups, wrong way round. This is designed for anyone who has Aquarius as their sun, moon or rising sign. It is being recorded at the beginning of July. And we are just about to go into a new moon. So there's lots of energy around. You might be wondering what you're doing and why you're doing it. Now's a chance with the new moon to set your intentions for the next growth of the moon before we get to the full moon. And I hope that you're doing okay and you're looking after yourselves. We're just going to draw some cards. We're going to see as to what Spirit wants to show us. I only take cards that jump out at me, and I tend not to read reversals. I think we'll take those two because they were trying incredibly hard to come out. I'm just going to take a couple more perhaps. Let's see, Spirit, anything else for Aquarius? Okay, well that's plenty. Might be too many, but let's have a look. So the underlying energy is the Empress, which is a beautiful card. It might be that you have you are the Empress, or that you have an Empress in your life, or that this is just a really fertile period for you. Now, the Two of Cups was reversed. I'm going to turn it round. I've just done a reading for Cancer, and they also had the Six of Cups, sorry. And the Knight of Cups, interestingly, if I can speak, the Knight of Cups was upside down as well. Okay. I think that they need to be upside down. So we have the Empress. The Empress is about, you can see it, she's in a beautiful fertile world. She's got wheat growing. She's got a beautiful flowing blue waterfall, and everything is plentiful. She's got a harvest here of fruit, a cornucopia of fruit, and she is sat on, I think she's actually sat on sacks of wheat. Or whatever it is that she's harvested. So she's sort of like the ultimate in fertility, in bringing about riches and prosperity to us all. This might be somebody who brings this to your life. But we shall see as to what we get, what the reading gives us. So we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Six of Swords, the Six of Cups with the Four of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles with the Two of Wands, and the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups upside down. So the Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest moving cards in the deck. And he is the bringer of things into your life. Things are pentacles. Pentacles are prosperity. They're tangible things. So, you know, houses can be people as well. I want to say people. It can be health. It can be emotional wealth. It can be physical health. It can be practical wealth. The Six of Swords is about you moving away from something. This is very choppy waters, and they are looking, although they're facing towards us, saying that this is potentially something that's happening now, they are looking forwards, and they're looking to calmer seas. Butterflies are a symbol of hope, so perhaps you've been waiting for something to happen. You can see here that this isn't this. This could almost be this field before it's been planted. I almost feel as though you've moved on from something, that you've been waiting for something. Perhaps you've been waiting for this Empress. Perhaps things have been difficult. You've definitely been waiting for something and you've moved away from it. Okay, let's go back to that. You have the Six of Cups and the Four of Wands. The Six of Cups was you wanting simpler, happier times. And the Four of Wands is about success and happiness. The Four of Wands is sometimes seen as the marriage card for people. He is standing, you can see this is the same chap. Doesn't have to be a masculine energy. Gosh, I sounded drunk when I said that. Masculine energy. The Four of Wands is about reaping the rewards. Maybe this is about reaping what you sow. We've got corn ready to be harvested here. Again, this is a period of, this is beautiful wreaths. This is sort of luxury. This is a barren field. This is a very, very different place. This is where you want to be. And you are not here, and you want to be. Okay, I think this is going to come together. The Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles is, was it all worthwhile? And the Two of Wands is perhaps that you did have two options, or you still do have two options, and you're wondering as to whether you've taken the right one. Because you want the Four of Wands, and you want this beautiful, prosperous, perfect situation where you have everything. And if you haven't got everything, you're able to have or make it or bring it about, because everything's so abundant here. These two, they're upside down. The Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups. The Two of Cups is about love. It's about happiness. It's about sharing. You giving your cup to somebody else. And them. You're exchanging cups. You're exchanging love with somebody. And the Knight of Cups is again showing that there was love. It's not love coming to you, because he's already here. If you see, sometimes you can see that these cards, they're charging off in another direction. When they're looking straight at you, this was that somebody was coming with love for you, that there was love there. Somebody's already in your life with this love and this happiness for you. But it's been rejected. Either you rejected it or they rejected it. But it's stopping you, it stopped you getting in this position. And you moved away from it too soon. You moved away from it before you'd planted anything. that for some reason you didn't plant your seeds. Now that, I don't mean that, I know that she's very fertile. I'm not saying that you should have been, you know, literally planting seeds as in having babies or anything, but you absolutely wanted this, and you moved away from it because you didn't put the work in. Six of Cups is a really beautiful card. It's about purity. Perhaps this was purity between the two of you. But it's about being at peace with yourself and with life. And the Four of Wands, that, I still won't say that marriage card, but that feeling of triumph, of the you know, celebration. It's celebrating the good times, and it's the good times that I think that you could have had if you'd have got off your horse and planted your seeds. It was no good you standing there, sitting there on your horse going, When you're looking back to the left in these cards, that's them looking back to the past. When they're looking straight at you, this is a current energy of you going, you know, this is me, this is what's happening now, this is what I'm thinking about. Looking backwards, he's looking out to sea. He had these two options, these two sort of, shall I go this way, shall I go that way? And the Seven of Pentacles is, was it worthwhile? Have I put in the work? And if I have put in the work, has it been worth it? Interestingly, on this card, you have Six Pentacles here, and you have this lone one here. It's almost as though this is this one here that didn't ever quite make it over here. And that's what has caused things to fall down. The Empress is the only major arcana card that we've got here, and that shows me that the Empress is a far stronger, longer lasting energy in your life at the moment. These are all just temporary, things that you're in at the moment, whereas the Empress is something which is that's the big important energy that you should be listening to. You know, this is about nurturing and abundance. She's a strong woman. She's very calm. This doesn't have to be a feminine energy. But I think that this is what you want in your life. You want that stability and that maturity and that abundance and that nurturing, more innocent, easier, simpler life. But you have to put the work in, because things have fallen down, and I think this is you, so am I making any sense? This is showing that you had a relationship which perhaps isn't going forwards. Doesn't have to say that this has ended, but going forwards, this is this isn't happening at the moment. You definitely want it. You have these adventures, you have these, you know, these plans, and you are wanting to put the work in to make this happen. But, and you know, and the outcome is that, you know, there are good happy cards here, but these are the key cards. This was about planting seeds. You had the ability to do it, but something from the past was holding you back from planting those seeds to produce the lilies, to grow the corn, to have this harvest that you could have had, and you didn't put the work in. And what you chose to do instead, even though you had this all so close, was that you moved away from it. Perhaps the choppy water was too difficult to navigate, or perhaps things just weren't moving fast enough for you. I just want to take another card to see as to what the potential outcome is of this. Okay, so an outcome card for Aquarius, please, not for this reading. Outcome card for Aquarius. Outcome card for Aquarius. Okay, thank you. So, the card that we have, well, goodness me, we have the Sun. That's the happiest card in the deck. Does that mean that everything will be amazing even though you have stepped away? Perhaps you haven't stepped away yet. Perhaps this is maybe because these two cards came out and I turned them round. Maybe if you put the work in, then that is what you'd get. You would get the Sun, which is the happiest card of the deck. And you would get your Empress as well. Just going to do an oracle card reading. You know, whatever is going on here, you have the potential to get the happiest card in the deck. It says positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth, and all is well. Can you go back and put the work in to turn these two round and have your Empress? Only you know. Let's see what we get as an oracle card. Oracle card for Aquarius as a result of this reading, please. This might be new guidance. This might be guidance that just ties everything in together. Let's see what we get. Intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. It's saying trust your intuition. If you feel as though there is still a chance here, then stop looking back at the past, because the Sun is showing that if you get off your horse, do the work, then these two cards may well turn round, and you'll get the Sun and you get your Empress. But trust your intuition rather than maybe trust your gut feeling rather than sort of perhaps evidence and what you think you see perhaps isn't correct. Trust how you feel and what your heart is telling you and what your intuition is telling you in the situation. Aquarius, if this has resonated, I hope that it's been useful. If you would leave me a comment to let me know, that would be wonderful. It spurs me on to do more readings. Take care. Enjoy the new moon. Remember, if there is manifesting to be done here to bring about the work that you need to do to turn this round, absolutely go for it. And I will speak to you again soon. Stay safe and take care. Bye.